Hi, it's Mrs. Jones and welcome to my garden. So I finally got my canning products shipped to me. I had ordered it several weeks ago, but a lot of things are back ordered. So I wanted to do a video to show you some of the basic things that you will need, official products that you will need for canning. In the following video, you'll notice that I did not have these products, but I still was able to, with a little creativity, continue with my canning process. So here, if you're serious about canning, there are a few things that you'll need. First thing we have here, this is a debubbler. It's also got some measurements on it. That helps you measure the head space in your jars, which is the distance between the top of the lid and the surface of whatever you have in there, be it jelly or soups or greens or whatever. So the important thing when canning is to release all of the bubbles within your jar around the food, around the liquid, so that it does not contribute to the extra pressure in the canning process. It also can hide some bacteria if it's not in contact with the liquid, and we don't want to have any bacteria stored in your jars. So this is the debubbler with measurements right out the edge. See what else we have in here? We've got a funnel. This is what you put inside your jar. That way the lid and the rim of the lid, the rim is kept clean when you put your food into the jars. What else do we have in here? This is a jar lifter. All right. Most of the times you'll be working with very hot jars, either putting it into the canner or taking it out. And if you don't have this, of course, you can use oven mitt or dish towel, but this is the official jar lifter. And then finally, I believe there's one more thing in here. This is a can lid lifter. So there's a little magnetic tip on there, and then you can take your can lids out of hot water. It's recommended that you put your lids in a bit of hot water, but follow the instructions. Hot water to soften the wax on the lids. That allows it to seal tightly onto your jars. Okay, there's a couple more things in here. I'm not really sure. Oh, I get it. These, I believe. I think I sealed it before I should have. Let's open that back out. This goes, let's see. I should have two, but I only have one. Looks like, according to the instructions, I should seal it there. There we go. I'll snap it in later. There we go. Maybe not. Okay. Okay. Now, it's important also that you read your canning manual. You'll look at a lot of videos on YouTube, and they'll all be different. Everyone has their little homemade recipe. Altitudes are different, so it will have different pressure times. But it's important that you read your manual. The manual also tells you different recipes. So back here, if I want to see greens, this says greens. Yep, greens. This is the recommendation that I would read for canning collard greens. And up here it tells me how to wash them thoroughly, if I should add salt, cover with boiling water, and then if I'm above 2,000 feet altitude, I should do it for a certain amount. If I'm below 2,000 feet altitude, how much time I should do it. And there's a lot of different ingredients here. We've got beans, asparagus, carrots, corn, pumpkin. It even has the meat. So we got poultry, fish, wild game, soup, tomato sauce, everything that you can possibly think of. Okay, not everything possibly, but a lot of variety. And this came with my pressure canner. And then the other thing that I got is an extra rack. This is going to work for a smaller pot if I'm going to do water can pressuring and not, I'm sorry, water bath canning as opposed to pressure canning. So then I can sit this in any pot with about 4 pint jars, and then I can do water bath canning. Okay, so that's that. Now I will add on the second video when I start my canning of collard greens. Okay, bye.